What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is Vancity Audi. This will be the second full race day at the Titanium Strip Mission Raceway Park today. Back out with my B9 S4. If you guys caught my last video, I have stepped it up to Stage 1 E85 from Integrated Engineering, paired with their race launch file. I made a couple hits on the street, really enjoyed how it felt, and was really impressed with the performance. Today, I'm at the strip, so I'm back running my DR2s. I'm back running a drag radial, meaning I bumped up my TCU launch to a race launch meant for slicks. That's how Integrated Engineering names their files. There's a race launch meant for street tires or possibly slicks on the street. Not 100% sure, to be real with you. But then there's this one, their most aggressive launch, their most aggressive TCU file meant for radials or slicks on the drag strip, bumping up the allowable amount of torque on launch before it rips off the line. So what do we have different today? There's only one part, and I will show you that right now. The last install video on my B9 S4, Kyle installed this CTS turbo charge pipe. It allowed us to run a boost tap, so now I can see how much boost I'm running on my gauge, and it replaced the previous charge pipe that was kind of this weird rubber material. It should be a bit better flowing and more direct and more smooth. Not sure how that's going to affect performance today though. Besides that, I am still using an OEM intercooler, an OEM turbo inlet, an OEM air intake. I got some fancy carbon fiber bits just to look nice. Don't add any power. I have an ethanol sensor. I have those DR2s that I mentioned. They're Enkei RPF ones, which they are mounted on, and I have B9 A4 brakes in the front and in the rear. So what exactly are my expectations today? They are quite simply to go quicker and faster than I have ever been thus far. In that video out on the street in the back roads of Mexico, I did a personal best. You'll have to check out that video to see what it was though. That was accomplished with street tires on the street. Today I have my drag radial, so I do expect a significantly better 60 foot, also including the track prep out there. And then hopefully, because it's a nice free, clear, and straight road with no interruptions, no bumpy, undulating surface of a standard street, we got a racetrack here. I'm hoping that I can trap quicker as well, or trap faster as well, I should say. The only thing that I'm really going to be playing with today are tire pressures, because this is only the second full day I have out here, and I'm trying to dial it in to that butt feeling of how much spin I actually get versus what my logs show, versus what I see on the time slip. It's a lot of mitigating how much spin you want, if you want a dead hook. There's many different variables in drag racing, and I try to figure them out as I go throughout the season. Besides that, I gotta remember how long I'm holding my foot down on launch control before I let off the brake. I noticed that last time I was out, when I was all the way down for a few seconds on launch control and built all the way, I noticed my boost kind of fluctuating. But that's how I managed my quickest run previous to today on the E40 file. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna try out. I'll try a few different things, and hopefully with any luck, I'll be able to find someone to race against today and have some fun in that respect. But I'm definitely trying to go quicker and faster than I ever have before. Here at the Titanium Strip Mission Raceway Park, let's get to drag racing. All right, guys, so this is gonna be my first run of the day, and I've already decided to scrap the idea of just going for my personal best. I'm gonna race this guy. I have no idea what he's got under the hood. It's a ZL1 1LE. Let's do this. See how I can go on my very, very first run of the day. Pumping up the brakes, that's what I'm doing. I spun, and there he is. How's he gonna do? Look at this guy. He's pulling on me. He's got the power. Oh, he pulled on me because he's got that power. Woo! Fun race. If I would have had a proper launch where I built more boost and was sitting there waiting for him, I think I might have had a better chance. I would have got out in front of him more, and he wouldn't have as much time to catch up and pass me. A lot of fun though for my first race of the day. Well, boys and girls, my personal best to date, even with a run that felt kind of bunk, an 11.28 at 121 miles an hour. Holy freaking shitballs. Wow! An E85 tune, stage 1, with one bolt on. A charge pipe. I got wheels, I got tires, I got springs. An 11.289 at 121. What in the actual hell? What is this car capable of on a stage 1 E85 tune from Integrated Engineering? I lost that race. He ran an 11.1 at 127. And I'm still grinning ear to ear like an idiot because I'm so happy I just ran a personal best and an 11.2. 121 miles an hour? That's so much faster than I've ever gone. The air's really good today. It's only 13.5 degrees Celsius, and I think the DA right now is around minus 200, but I'll check on that for you. So like I just said, I was gonna look up the DA. I just checked it out. We're at minus 125 for a DA. Still excellent density altitude to make really good power. Now I'm freaking amped to see how much quicker I can go. That 60 foot was a 1.64, meaning I spun because last time I was out, I managed a 1.60. Can I do an 11.1 today? Is that a possibility? I don't want to think that way. I'm just gonna get too excited to possibly be able to run that time. I set out today to run an 11.3 and I've already run an 11.2. I'll consider that a win next round. Now, one thing that I don't know that I've ever shared with you guys is to make sure that you thoroughly go over your engine and your car in between races, because things like this happen. We noticed that my CTS turbocharged pipe was sliding off because of the boost pressure. Thankfully, we noticed that this was happening and it didn't pop off in the middle of the run. So we have a flathead screwdriver, we'll loosen it up, push it over, tighten it up, and hopefully that solves it. Or possibly we need to upgrade these clamps. We will see. All right, well, that was a surprising result for my first run of the day. I was really impressed with that. I'm kind of hot lapping right now because the track is very, very empty. So I don't know if my car is gonna suffer less mile per hour because it's so warm, or if it's gonna aid me because my tires might still be warm and I might be able to get a better launch. I'm not gonna try to race the guy beside me. He would absolutely demolish me. It's a really high horsepower Hellcat this time around. So I'm just gonna try to build my boost and hopefully get a better run.
From Vancity, Audi.
Damn, those shifts are so hard. Give me all you got, baby. Pretty clean run. We'll see how we did this time around. Well, according to Draggy, that was my personal best for a 0 to 60. That's the quickest I've ever gone 0 to 60 in 3.25 seconds. Quite impressive considering I was still skipping off the line. Well, what do you know, guys? I managed a 60 foot of 1.60. How quick does this thing get off the line? I feel like I'm gonna be like mid 1.5s once I get this thing sorted and I'm making more power. That's pretty impressive. As for the time, my personal best again, an 11.258, just barely going quicker than the time before, but my mile per hour was down slightly. My guess is because it was pretty warm, of 120.88 miles an hour. Super excited. I'm gonna let the car cool down a little bit this time around, probably skip out and around and then get back to it when the car's had a bit of time to cool.
2015. Time too, an 11.003 at a...
So now we're trying things the other way around. I have let the car cool down a lot more, so the car isn't as heat soaked, but now my tires are a lot cooler. So we'll see if I can launch out of the hole as well as I did before with that 1.60 60 foot. I really would love to get into the 1.5s, but I'm not sure the track prep is going to agree with me. It's the sun's been on it, so it's a little bit warmer, but I don't think they've laid any extra layers since we've started tonight. It's not very busy here, so we're getting a lot of runs in, but I don't think they're gonna spend any extra effort on the track prep. All right, guys, third run. I'm in the right-hand lane this time. I haven't run this lane. I usually don't run this lane. Same strategy as before, though. I'll build as much boost as I can. I'm not going to be racing the guy beside me. I just want to see how quick I can get the car to go today, because the results have been very surprising thus far, and I've been extremely impressed with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That felt really good off launch. There was no wheel spin that I could feel. Let's boogie in. Come on, baby. There's potential for the best run of the day. My 0 to 60, again beating my personal best, one after another after another. I managed a 3.2 0 to 60, on the verge of a 3-1 in a stage 1 car. That's so crazy to me. Yes, I am using drag radials, but that still goes to show the effectiveness of the launch in these B9 S4s. Damn it! It felt really good off the line. I managed another 1.60 60 foot, but I didn't go as quick. I ran an 11.27, but that's 3 back-to-back-to-back 11.2s. My mile per hour was at 120.85, still extremely impressive results. I'm really happy with the way the car is performing tonight. All right, guys, with my car running as consistent as it is, 11.2, 11.2, 11.2, I'm gonna do one more run tonight, but we're gonna have some fun with it. My buddy Mike, in his Stage 1 Plus Unitronic tuned Audi RS3, he's got full bolt-ons except for the downpipe, and he has street tires. He and I are gonna line up and see how this turns out. What do you guys think? It's gonna be a close one if we can both launch well. That's gonna be the deciding factor.
Part of Vancity Audi 2018 S4.
I'm excited to see how this goes. Oh, so much spin! So much wheel spin! The back end of the car kicked out! That was wicked! The downside is, that was a terrible run. He didn't get off the line because he hit the button so quick to give us a green light. Oh, the race sucked, but that was fun. The entire back end kicking out to the side. That's definitely gonna be my slowest run of the day. It is too cold out here with cold radials. Wow, those are some horrible times. What a crap race. You always try to get good races on film. That one was atrocious. I ran an 11.44 at 120 miles per hour. My 60 foot was the worst of the day with a 1.72. I was spinning, the entire back end kicked out. And Mike managed an 11.26 at 125 miles an hour.
Catching them at the end.
Well, that wraps it up out here at the Titanium Strip Mission Raceway Park. Multiple 11.2s at 121 miles an hour and a few 120 miles per hour. I'm not gonna count that last one. That was some boogie and some dancing all over the lane. That was ugly. I don't want to ever do that again. But really impressive results. Integrated engineering, stage 1, E85. That's freaking awesome. Yes, I have drag radials. Yes, I have some downgraded brakes, and I do have that CTS charge pipe. But I have not upgraded my intercooler, I have not upgraded my air intake, and I have not upgraded my turbo inlet. So quite impressive for mainly OEM hardware. So stay tuned to the channel, guys, because we will consistently keep on bolting parts on this car and upgrading the tune until we have maxed this baby out and go as quick and as fast as we can in the quarter mile in the videos to come. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care.